Huawei's Honor sub-brand on Saturday unveiled the first products to be powered by the newly announced Harmony OS. Dubbed as Honor Vision and Honor Vision Pro, the new products are being called the smart screen devices by the company, but they are essentially smart TVs with various bells and whistles. The Honor Vision and the Honor Vision Pro comes with a 55-inch 4K UHD screen and are powered by the quad-core Honghu 818 chip. Both models will go on sale in China next week. There is no word on when the Honor plan to release them internationally. The Honor Vision is priced at $3,799 and the Honor Vision Pro with a pop-up camera is priced at $4,799 Chinese currency. It is already out for the pre-orders via Wmall and will go on sale in China from August 15th. The Honor Vision and the Honor Vision Pro come with a 55-inch 4K 3840 by 2160 pixels display, 16:9 aspect ratio, 60Hz refresh rate. The display also have German TUV Rainland low blue eye protection. The smart TVs have a 3-side bezel-less full-view design that with just 6.9 mm thickness at the thinnest point and a diamond pattern rear. Both Honor Vision models are powered by the Honghu 818 quad-core SoC paired with a Mali G51 GPU and 2GB RAM. The processor is equipped with 7 advanced image processing technologies, including motion estimate and motion compensation (MEMC), high dynamic range imaging (HDR), super resolution, noise reduction, dynamic contrast improvement, auto color adjustment, and local dimming. The Honor Vision TV offers 16GB of onboard storage, whereas the Honor Vision Pro TV comes with 32GB of onboard storage. They run on the Harmony OS 1.0 and the connectivity options include Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, 3 HDMI ports, 1 USB 3.0 port and 1 Ethernet port. The Honor Vision Pro TV offers video calling at 1080p at 30 fps with the help of the pop-up camera and has 6 far-field microphones for a seamless video calling experience. The pop-up camera can also be adjusted by 10 degrees downwards. The Pro variant has 6 10-watt speakers, while the Honor version has 4 10-watt speakers only. The Nokia 7.2 is an upcoming mid-range smartphone that is expected to launch later this month in China and a global release at IFA in September. Ahead of its official unveiling, the phone has been spotted on Geekbench. The benchmark results reveals key details about its specs, including its processor. The device was benchmarked yesterday at the HMD Global Nokia 7.2. It runs Android 9 and has 6GB of RAM. There should be other RAM variants too, but this should be the highest configuration. Its predecessor, the Nokia 7.1, was announced in 3GB RAM and 6GB RAM variants. Geekbench doesn't mention the processor as a motherboard, says Daredevil, which is the phone's codename. However, the base frequency is 1.84 GHz. We compare it to that of other devices that have been benchmarked, and the chipset which has the same base frequency is the Snapdragon 660. This is a fair upgrade considering the Nokia 7.1 is powered by the Snapdragon 636 processor. The device scored 1604 points in the single-core test and 5821 points in the multi-core test. They are similar to the scores of the Redmi Note 7, which is powered by the same chipset. The Nokia 7.2 is said to have 3 rear cameras arranged in a circular housing. The configuration of the cameras is unknown, but we expect they have the Zeiss lens. The phone should also have an FHD Plus display and a rear-mounted fingerprint scanner. It should also run Android Q. In case you were living under a rock this past week, it was hard to miss Samsung's big reveal for the Galaxy Note 10. It was all over the social media, news sites, televisions, and notification trays. That's right. Samsung has just launched its new Galaxy Note 10 lineup, globally bringing in a number of major changes like the introduction of 2 new Note models, quad camera, and air actions. However, the Note 10 series also marks a removal of the 3.5mm headphone jack on Samsung's flagship phones, which marks a shift in gears. While the decision to remove the headphone jacks is not revolutionary, Samsung's former YouTube videos where it mocked Apple for doing the same thing have disappeared from the company's channel. Apple has removed the headphone jack back in 2016 with the iPhone 7 and was mocked by many companies, though all of them have since then removed the headphone jack. Samsung had at the time proudly showcased a number of advertisements highlighting the headphone jack on its phones like the S7, Note 8, and even the S9. Of course, while videos have disappeared from the Samsung YouTube channel, the internet keeps receipts and videos of the company mocking Apple are still visible on other channels.